Because you didn't create the chaos. He created the chaos.
No, I created some chaos with him, though. I ain't gonna lie,
But
brother.
I'm saying he created the chaos by summoning you to Port Arthur.
Right.
Because he stretched his authority. He wasn't really supposed to do that.
He wasn't supposed to do that at all. And then what ended up happening was that he turned around and I had to do a writ of habeas corpus on this guy. Because one, this was dismissed with prejudice. And then now you try to turn around and try to send it to another JP. That JP was like, hell no, I'm not getting in that shit. And they sent it right back to him. And so by this time, I'm digging on everything on this judge. I found out that, sir, you over here lying on your campaign saying that you was a peace officer in St. Tammany Parish, Louisiana. Found out, no the hell you wasn't, joker. You was nothing more but a reserve officer with no post-certification. And had a badge. He had a badge, Willie. I had to turn him in to the feds. He crossed state lines with an unauthorized badge from St. Tammany Parish over 20 years ago.
The judge.
Yeah. And then
what the feds do about it?
They still own it right now. And then
so he tried to put the court on you and you put the feds on
And then he tried to put a warrant out for my arrest too. And see, that's why I believe that him and that Judge Curvey was working together, because I had to go before her court with somebody that I pretty much terrorized for messing with me, and now you want to play the victim. Now you want to get a protective order. Man, shut up. Because you know damn well you the one that stirred this stuff up and I just finished it. But they try to put the courts on the same day, and I can't be at two courts at the same time. So then that's by me not showing up to his court, he tried to put a warrant out for me in Jefferson County. So then what happened, you got people talking, oh, Dr. Matthews going to jail, she going to jail. Baby, I say, I ain't going no damn jail. Watch this. So then what happened, I called the sheriff of Jefferson County. I talked to the DA. I talked to the county attorney and everything. You know, they pimp slapped that sucker in front of the entire county. They dismissed everything. Dismissed everything. And you know what I told that joker? I said, guess what? I ain't done with your ass. I said, I'm about to get me a predator mask and I'm finna terrorize your whole campaign. And that's exactly what I did. And baby, he can't handle the heat. He in the runoff right now. He thought he was gonna win. And I disrupted that. And he did some mischievous stuff to another officer out of Liberty County. And he basically was saying, me and him was on a live together, and I'm showing him the evidence that this man is not a police officer. This man is a damn liar. This is it. Boom, 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 boom. He got mad at that man and tried to get him set up in Liberty County, and that man lost his job because you utilize your government email to try to sanction this man.
Do you have an investigative background?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that'd be like, and I know you got investigators too, but boy, you be getting that evidence. I'm talking about, hell, you... Yeah.
But I was floored, Willie. I'm like, hold on, because I was watching how he was moving in that courtroom. And see, I'm the kind of person, when you do some dirt and do dirt to me, I'm looking for the dirt on you. And that's exactly what I say. Something ain't right with this joker. I called my private investigator. Hey, run his background for me. Send it to me. Let me see what he got. Baby, you got, okay, so I see why you're a JP. You need the money because I see you got some bankruptcies going on around here. Oh, wait a minute. There's a mugshot. You've been to jail in Harris County. Did Jefferson County know you've been to jail? I put his mugshot and blasted everywhere. Then I turned around and pulled the indictment up and put that out there. Jefferson County, y'all know this what this sucker doing? This who y'all got doing this here? He don't have no damn integrity running around here doing this kind of stuff. And then, boom, I talked to the head folks with Post that deals with the certification in Louisiana. They wrote me an email first telling me he's not in the system. Remember what I told you earlier, when you're dealing with them cops, you want to go to their regulatory agency to see their certifications, see their trainings and things like that. The red flag is that he wasn't in the system. So then, okay, he said St. Tammany Parish. I reached out to St. Tammany Parish and did a public information request. Give me his whole file. And that's how I found out that you took that badge. You took you took these people materials, including that badge, and never brought it back. And he had that shit for over 20 years. And I had the video where he's showing it at a damn campaign. I say, where they get these people from, bruh?
I wish I could be a fly on the wall when you call your lawyer. Every time you call your lawyer and they try to jam you up.
I have a team up. That should be funny, bro.
Candice, what we got? What we got?
But like my lawyers be like, smash the gas on them.
Yeah.
Because I have the direct evidence. And then we'll turn around and be like,
your lawyers got to be like that. You got to have hitters. You got to have the type that be wanted, that's ready for the action, that wanted. Hey, we can settle, but I'd rather litigate. What you want to do?
Exactly.
Yeah,
and so
make it light on yourself.
Yeah, because it was so interesting. And then the cold thing is, then it brought other people who he done dirty in their courtroom. And then not even a couple weeks after I was at his court, I'm there with the news stations and my camera team and everything. And I blast him all across the United States with what he did. I said, this man ain't no damn police with his lying ass. And I had everything. Boom, 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 boom. Mm-hmm. So then, now all of a sudden you want to be the victim. Man, shut up. You ain't no damn victim. I'm going to drag your ass in the grease, sir. You not going to win that race this time, sucker. You might as well go ahead and get you some little unemployment somewhere and try to work on shall I say, your money problems. That's what you need to do. Then I found out he was married several times. I say, oh yeah, you the problem. You was married several times. How many divorces you done had? Oh, wow. Yeah, found all of that. I had the recording where he said it himself. Then found out it was a lawsuit that he had with Hard Riders, the motorcycle club, that he lost because he with the bullshit. I say, okay, yeah, he one of them. Yeah, I'm finna put that bet on his ass too. I'm sick of it. Yeah.
You alluded to how the activism work has affected your family in the past. What type of price have you paid in regards to your family and your activism?
I've paid a serious price because, my family, it puts them out there. You know what I mean? Like my husband, OG dude, you know what I'm saying? And he can go to the little hole in the wall to go shoot pool or something like that. Oh, that's Dr. Matthews' husband. Where your wife at? Because I need her to help me with a case. He trying to go there to go shoot some pool and kick it with his friends.